Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins, an ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up, in the realm of numismatics, a few coins hold the power to rewrite destinies. In the 1985 D. Washington quarter is one of those silent giants. At first glance, it might appear like any other quarter tossed in a drawer or spent at a gas station. But hidden within certain versions of this coin lies a numismatic treasure of unimaginable worth. Struck at the Denver Mint, the D Mint mark may seem insignificant to the average person, yet to collectors and experts, it's a symbol that could mean untold fortune if the right traits align. This coin isn't just currency. It's potentially a million-dollar artifact hiding in plain sight. Now, what makes the 1985 D. Washington quarter so rare and desirable? The answer lies in anomalies. Mint errors, misstrikes, double dies, and off-metal strikes from this specific year have been reported to exist, but only in incredibly limited quantities. Coins that escaped quality control with unique features are now hunted by collectors across the globe. A single error quarter from this year with the D Mint mark and a striking imperfection can skyrocket in value. These are the coins not found in ordinary collections. They are the crown jewels of elite numismatists. But it's not just error coins that carry magic. Even high-grade 1985 D quarters, preserved in flawless mint state, MS 67 or higher, are immensely valuable. Most coins in circulation show heavy wear, scratches, and loss of luster. But if you own a 1985 D quarter that's been carefully protected and retains its original sheen and strike sharpness, you're sitting on a time capsule. In today's high-stakes coin market, pristine condition equals pure gold. Top-tier specimens have shattered records at auctions, with collectors competing in bidding wars that climb into 6 and even 7 figures. What transforms this seemingly ordinary coin into a millionaire maker is its perfect storm of rarity, condition, and historical aura. The 1985 D quarter isn't just a coin. It's a survivor of a minting era that blended old-school machinery with evolving precision. A small batch was released with subtle design shifts and dies that aged differently, leading to unique varieties that can no longer be replicated. For those lucky enough to uncover one, the rewards are not just financial, but also historical. Owning this coin is like holding a frozen moment of American minting heritage. Imagine waking up one morning, reaching into an old jar of change, and finding a 1985 D quarter with a double die or a completely off-centered strike, something that most people wouldn't even recognize. That tiny, unassuming disc of metal in your palm could be the golden key to a completely new life. We're talking private jet new, luxury estate new, never work again new. Because in the hands of the right collector or auction house, the right coin can spark a bidding frenzy worth millions. Collectors and dealers alike are always on the lookout for this unicorn. They haunt estate sales, scavenge junk drawers, and pay top dollar for whispers of the 1985 D quarter in premium condition or with known minting flaws. Some examples have surfaced only once in a decade. That's how rare they are. And because of that rarity, if you find one, even if you're unsure, never spend it or let it go for a low price. Have it authenticated and graded. Because what you hold might not just be a coin, it might be a fortune cloaked in copper and nickel that, let's be clear, not every 1985 D quarter is worth millions. But in the vast ocean of circulating coins, there are a handful that are. And those few are the stuff of legends. They are the coins that redefine luck, the kind that transforms collectors into millionaires overnight. The coin you casually set on a counter today could be the very same coin someone else will one day auction for an unimaginable sum. So if you have one, especially one that looks different, off-struck, or untouched, handle it with the care of a diamond. Because it might just be your golden ticket. In conclusion, the 1985 D. Washington quarter is not merely change, it's destiny in disguise. It may be hiding in your pocket, your couch cushions, or an old coin box from childhood. Don't overlook it. Don't underestimate it. Because that single, small piece of metal might have the power to alter your story forever. And in a world of hidden treasures, this coin is the shining whisper of untold wealth waiting to be discovered. Second, in the vast world of American coinage, few coins strike mystery and wonder like the 1986 Washington quarter with the elusive P mint mark. Minted in Philadelphia, this quarter may seem like an everyday piece of change, passed from hand to hand, overlooked and underappreciated. But behind its common appearance lies a potential powerhouse of unimaginable value, a coin so rare, so unique in its special variations, that it has the power to change your fortune overnight. Yes, the very quarter you may have sitting in a drawer, forgotten and dusty, could be your key to a millionaire's destiny. The 1986 P quarter becomes a miracle maker when it reveals rare mint errors, striking anomalies, or an unusually high-grade finish. We're talking about ultra-rare varieties, double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or coins accidentally struck on the wrong metal planchet. These are not your average coins. They are freaks of the minting world, birthed through mistake and miracle. And those very imperfections are what make them invaluable. One verified example of a misprinted 1986 P has stunned experts, with estimated values soaring into the hundreds of thousands, and in pristine condition, even reaching speculative seven-figure sums in private collector markets. What makes the Philadelphia Mint mark, the humble P, so special in 1986? That year marked a transitional era in the U.S. Mint's technology and coin inspection standards. Some coins escaped with minor design inconsistencies or unintentional planchet errors that went unnoticed at first. Over the years, collectors began to spot differences, a doubling in the motto, "In God We Trust," a faint die crack, or misalignment in the lettering. These small yet defining features are what make certain 1986 P quarters extraordinary and incredibly valuable. Beyond errors, condition is king. A 1986 P Washington quarter in mint state 67 or higher is like discovering a flawless diamond in a riverbed. With most of these coins showing heavy wear from circulation, finding one with sharp details, no scratches, and a mirror-like finish is almost mythical. Only a handful exist in this elite condition, and when they appear at auctions or in private dealer collections, they ignite a frenzy, with collectors willing to pay tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands, to secure one of the finest known examples. If you have one of these, you're holding lightning in your hands. Now, imagine the emotional power of such a find. You wake up one morning, rummage through a forgotten jar of change, and spot a 1986 quarter. You look closer, it's a Philadelphia Mint. Then you notice something unusual, maybe a doubling in the letters, or the edge is clipped, or the coin gleams like it's never been touched. At that moment, you're no longer holding just a coin. You're holding a miracle. A piece of metal, smaller than your thumb, now holds the weight of a dream. The kind that can buy you a mansion, pay your debts, and let you rewrite your life story. Collectors and investors alike are constantly hunting for these rare 1986 P quarters. They're combing through old coin rolls, attending auctions, scanning estate sales, and checking pocket change, all in the hope of unearthing the jackpot coin. And when one surfaces, it sends ripples through the numismatic world. That's the power this little piece of American history holds. It is more than currency. It's a legend waiting to be discovered by someone with sharp eyes and a bit of luck. You may wonder, why haven't more of these surfaced? The answer is simple. Most people don't know what to look for. They spend or discard these coins without a second glance. That's why the right 1986 P quarter is so rare and valuable. It has survived time, ignorance, and circulation without losing its magic. If you're reading this, and you think you might have such a coin, do not spend it. Have it appraised, graded, and protected. Because what you own might not just be valuable, it might be life-changing. In closing, the 1986 P Washington quarter is a silent powerhouse, a guardian of secret wealth, a sleeper coin that could turn your average day into the start of a billionaire journey. Its value lies in its rarity, its pristine form, and the mystery of the minting errors that slipped through history's cracks. So take a closer look at the change in your hands. Your ticket to unimaginable fortune might just be hiding there, waiting to be found. Third, every once in a generation, a coin comes along that transforms lives. not because of how much it's worth at face value, but because of the hidden treasure it represents. The 1987 D. Washington quarter is one such silent miracle. Minted in Denver and stamped with the iconic D. mint mark, this quarter may look ordinary to the untrained eye. But to those who understand the hidden stories in coins, it is a potential gateway to unimaginable fortune. Yes, we're talking about a coin that, in its rarest form, is worth millions in today's market, and it could be resting unnoticed in your collection right now. You might ask, how can a coin so modern and so common suddenly hold such massive value? The answer lies in the rarest versions of the 1987 D quarter, coins with minting errors so exceptional, so once in a lifetime, that they are considered numismatic gold. We're talking double dies where inscriptions are mirrored, off-center strikes where the design is misaligned, or coins struck on the wrong metal planchet. These rare anomalies make collectors' hearts race and auction paddles fly. And when you combine an error like that with an uncirculated, mint-fresh condition, you've got a coin that could bring in millions. But it's not just the errors that send values skyrocketing, it's the condition. Most quarters from 1987 are battered from decades of circulation. But a flawless 1987 D in mint state 68 or higher, with razor-sharp detail and a dazzling shine, is so rare it borders on mythical. These high-grade coins are sought after by elite collectors who are willing to pay whatever it takes to secure a piece of minting perfection. Just one pristine coin can start a bidding war, and the final price tag can leave your jaw on the floor. The Denver Mint, while known for producing high volumes, has been the birthplace of some of the most coveted error coins in American history. In 1987, a limited number of quarters escaped the facility with rare defects, die breaks, misalignments, off-metal compositions that make them unique in the world. These aren't coins you find in every collection. These are ghost coins, seen once in a decade, spoken about in hushed tones among coin dealers, and hunted relentlessly by serious collectors. If you have one, you may be holding a fortune the world has yet to recognize. Imagine the thrill of discovering such a treasure. You pour out a jar of coins, and among the dull, worn quarters, one gleams brighter than the rest. You spot the D mint mark. Something about it seems different. Maybe the lettering looks doubled. Maybe it feels lighter. Maybe the strike is oddly positioned. That's the moment your hands begin to tremble, because this could be the find of a lifetime. This could be the coin that vaults you from ordinary life to a world of luxury, freedom, and endless opportunity. Collectors around the globe dream of owning a rare 1987 D quarter with those magical qualities. They're scouring coin rolls, estate sales, and old coin jars hoping for that once-in-a-lifetime discovery. And because most people don't know what to look for, these coins often pass by unnoticed. That's why, if you own a 1987 D quarter, especially one in sharp condition or with unusual features, do not spend it. Do not trade it without having it professionally evaluated. That simple 25-cent piece could be your financial rebirth. The 1987 D quarter isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of hidden wealth. It represents the idea that greatness can exist in the smallest of places. And it reminds us that sometimes fortune doesn't come in gold bars or lottery tickets. It comes in the form of a tiny coin slipped into your hand as change. One quarter, one discovery, one twist of fate that can make you a billionaire in the blink of an eye. In the end, this coin is more than metal. It is hope. It is destiny. It is the secret wealth of America waiting to be uncovered by someone brave enough to look closely. So check your change, search your drawers, revisit those old coin rolls. Because the 1987 D Washington quarter could be the greatest hidden treasure of your life, just waiting for you to realize its power. Fourth, in the fast-paced world of modern finance, true wealth often hides where few dare to look. Among dusty jars, old wallets, or forgotten drawers lies a tiny, metallic miracle, the 1988 P. Washington quarter. This is not just any ordinary coin minted in Philadelphia. No, this is a silent powerhouse, a hidden king among coins that, in its rarest and most unique forms, holds the potential to change your fortune overnight. If you own the right 1988 P quarter, You may be sitting on $1 million secret that could unlock a billionaire lifestyle you never dreamed possible. Now, you might be wondering, how can a simple 25-cent coin from 1988 be worth millions in today's market? The answer lies in extreme rarity and flawless condition. Only a tiny number of these quarters were struck with unusual minting errors or survived the decades without a scratch. We're talking about off-metal strikes, dramatic die breaks, misaligned dies, and highly coveted double die errors that show up in the date or lettering. These aren't just mistakes, they're miracles. Each one turns a common coin into a one-of-a-kind masterpiece that collectors across the globe are willing to fight for. But rarity alone isn't the only factor. Condition is everything. A regular 1988 P. Washington quarter in poor shape might buy you a candy bar. But one in mint state 68 or higher, gleaming with untouched luster and struck with precision sharpness, that coin could sell for hundreds of thousands, even millions, at the right auction. In fact, such high-grade examples are so scarce that they're considered unicorns in the world of coin collecting. Just imagine, a quarter you've kept hidden away could be worth more than a Ferrari or a penthouse suite. The Philadelphia Mint, marked by the simple letter P, is known for its high-volume production, but within those millions of coins, a few slipped through the cracks with astonishing anomalies. Some were struck on foreign planchets by accident. Others received doubled inscriptions or errors in the rim and edges that are now considered priceless. These aren't the types of coins you'll find in every collector's binder. They are whispered about in elite numismatic circles, hunted by professionals, and hoarded like lost treasures from an ancient kingdom. Just close your eyes and picture it. You're holding a quarter that looks slightly different. Maybe the letters are thicker, the rim uneven, or the coin feels lighter. You flip it over, and your heart skips a beat. That P mint mark shines beneath the motto. You compare it to others and realize, this one is not like the rest. That's the moment your life changes. Because in your hands might be a coin that will sell at auction for life-changing money. Not just enough to buy a new car, but enough to live a life of freedom, luxury, and legacy. Coin collectors, auction houses, and even private investors are always on the hunt for the next legendary 1988 P quarter. These coins, when verified with extraordinary traits, have the power to ignite bidding wars that send shockwaves through the collecting world. They are more than just currency. They are conversation starters, historical artifacts, and tangible pieces of American minting history. And because so few people know what to look for, the true treasures are still out there, hiding in the hands of the unaware. If you own a 1988 P. Washington quarter, especially one that looks flawless or unusual, do not spend it. Protect it. Have it examined by a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Let professionals certify its grade and authenticity, because the value of your coin might not be in cents, it might be in millions. And once verified, you hold a golden key that could unlock a future beyond imagination. A single coin could become your passport to luxury homes, financial independence, and a name in the record books of numismatic legends. To conclude, the 1988 P. Washington quarter is not just metal, it's destiny in disguise. It represents the incredible possibility that a common object can hold uncommon power. A coin that others would overlook could be your life's biggest turning point. So search your pockets, your drawers, your old coin jars. Because if you find that perfect, rare 1988 P quarter, you're not just holding a piece of history, you're holding a fortune. 5. Imagine walking through life unaware that tucked away in your drawer, jar, or wallet lies not just a coin, but a life-altering treasure. This is the mystery, the legend, and the hidden magic of the 1989 P. Washington quarter. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin carries a P mint mark that may appear ordinary to most, but behind its simple shine may lie the power to create overnight billionaires. Yes, this is no exaggeration. If you have the rarest version of this coin, you may be holding a silent fortune that has the strength to rewrite your story forever. So, what makes this unassuming coin so wildly valuable? It's the rare combination of minting error and perfect condition. The Philadelphia Mint, known for producing billions of coins, occasionally lets through incredibly rare mistakes. Double die obverse where the lettering or date appears shadowed, off-center strikes that shift the whole design, coin struck on the wrong metal, and those with major planchet flaws. These aren't regular errors. They are spectacular, once-in-a-generation anomalies. And when found on a 1989 P quarter, they transform it from pocket change into $1 million marvel. And if that isn't enough, consider this. Among the millions of 1989 P quarters released, only a microscopic fraction still exists in flawless mint state 68+ condition. Nearly every other coin from that year has been circulated, scratched, or dulled. But a perfect specimen, free from wear, with sharp edges, full luster, and no blemishes, is a dream to collectors. A high-grade coin with even a minor error instantly becomes a trophy in the collector world. But pair a major error with gem-level preservation, and you've got the kind of coin that auction houses drool over and millionaires fight to own. Now imagine this. You're sorting through old change, and you find a quarter that catches your eye. It's sharper, brighter. Maybe the date looks slightly doubled, or the rim seems off. You flip it over. There it is, the P mint mark. Suddenly, your breath stops. Because you're not just holding a coin, you're holding possibility. That one quarter, worth 25 cents to most people, could be your golden ticket to a new life of wealth, luxury, and limitless opportunities. Collectors around the world hunt tirelessly for error-laden and high-grade 1989 P quarters. They comb through bank rolls, estate sales, and coin shops hoping to stumble upon that one hidden gem. And when one is found, it's treated like a national treasure. Some quarters from this year with extraordinary traits have never even surfaced publicly, making the search even more intense. It's not just about money. It's about discovery, mystery, and legacy. To own the right 1989 P quarter is to own a piece of American minting history that will be remembered for generations. And here's the truth most people miss. The coin's value is not just in its rarity. It's in your hands. Your ability to recognize it, protect it, and verify it is what unlocks its magic. Many people have unknowingly spent rare coins without ever realizing their worth. Don't make that mistake. If you own a 1989 P quarter, especially one in beautiful condition or with strange design features, get it authenticated and graded by a respected authority like PCGS or NGC. What they find could shock you and attract the attention of wealthy buyers from around the globe. So, what's the real worth of this coin? In the right condition, with the right anomaly, a 1989 P quarter could sell for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even over $1 million in the right market. Private collectors have been known to offer life-changing sums for unique coins before they even hit public auctions. And for you, that means holding this coin might be more powerful than holding a lottery ticket, because the value is real, tangible, and backed by a growing world of numismatic passion. To close, the 1989 P Washington quarter is not just a coin. It's a hidden legend, a forgotten key to unimaginable wealth. It's a piece of American history that could open the door to a billionaire lifestyle. So don't overlook it. Don't spend it at face value. And above all, don't ignore the quiet treasure that might be resting in your hands right now. Because one small quarter could hold the power to change everything.